This morning, police in Ohio have a man under arrest who was wanted in a Cobb County home invasion. Investigators say Stephen Hilton broke into an elderly couple's Powder Springs home last week. You remember, we brought this to you as breaking news here on Atlanta News First. Hilton's gun allegedly went off during that break-in, but nobody was hurt. There was an elderly couple who lived in this home. Hilton then allegedly left the state of Georgia following the break-in. Cobb County detectives were able to identify him and work with police in Ohio to track him down. He's now facing home invasion and gun charges. He will be extradited to Georgia.